Hello, I am going to show us how to set up alphabetized groups after the students have been synced to Canvas. You go to the People tab and then you will see it'll say everyone and then project groups. So then you go to the project groups and you go to import, and this is where the trickiness starts, but we can do this. You download the course roster as a CSV file, and then you have to assign students to a group and enter them into group names in the group name column in that CSV file. So essentially what I just downloaded it, you can see the CSV file, and there is a group name column. So right here. And so you can see how the group name is just everybody in CHS 300. So we want to change that so that, and the key about this is that all of the groups are, all the students are alphabetized right now, and so that's how I can assign groups pretty easily. So I just need to give a group name based on how many students. So basically I'm going to delete this because I'm going to give numbered. I'm going to number the groups and give names by numbers. So basically I just delete all of these because this is not the name that we want anymore. And it says some features might be lost if you to preserve, save as. Okay, so I'm going to save it as a Excel file, Excel workbook, just in case. And then I'm putting on the desktop project group. I'm just going to call them 300 groups. Okay, so now we got that. Now I'm able to clean out this clear contents. Oh, that didn't work. Why isn't it? Maybe it doesn't want you to do that. Let's see. How do you just like get rid of? I thought you could just like go in and. No, you can't just delete. That's interesting. And then if I go in here, it doesn't even let you clear the contents. So I don't know what is going on. I think I'm just going to have to do a replace. So I'm going to do 25 and see how this goes. Again, it's alphabetized, and I'm going by, actually, down to 26. It's number 2 through 26 is 25 students. So I want these to be called group 1. And I just put a 1 in the top, and then I go down to 26. I don't know, you gotta go like this. Okay, so there we go. And so then I'm gonna do the same for the next 25. Sometimes I'm not good at knowing 25, so I just go 1, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so down to 51. So all of these I want to be 2. And 2. So I'm just naming, just to make it easy, I'm just numbering them. Okay, so now we have group names 1 and 2. And sometimes I just to look at the delineation of each group, I put different colors because that helps me, especially if I have to go back and change if there's like not enough I don't know, like to make it as even as possible at the end. So this is the next color. I just pick another color. Okay, so now we're on to 2 groups. So now 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, and then I just changed the color of that to blue. So this isn't like, it's not the easiest process in the world, but it's not the hardest, but it's so worth it in my mind. Okay, now we're going to 4, because then we're able to have the alphabetized groups for all the TAs to be able to easily grade their set of students without having to jump around to different last names in the grade center. So I think this is worth it. I really, really do. So I didn't know this was even possible, and then I discovered it, and now we're there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's got to be an easier way to do that, I'm sure. So like you could maybe make another column. Sometimes I do that. 1, 2, 3, just to number 25. And so check this out. It's a little trick. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then see how it goes down? It'll count it to 25. So you can see I went too far. So, but then I could just use that same 25 to help me guide the rest of them. I bet you guys are better at this than I am, but this is just how I do it, I guess. It gets the job done. So if you have an easier way, I definitely say go for it. So that is number 4. So then we're going to number 5. I'm just trying to change the color so I know. So then I'll just go back and get those numbers and then paste them here. See, pretty tricky. And now we have the 5s, and now I just do 5s all the way down. So see how I'm getting better at this? Okay, and then I'll do the 25 again. Actually, I'll just post all the 25s. Oh, see? Perfect. Okay, now, just gonna change the colors so that I can keep track. And after we number the grades, number the groups, then we can assign TAs later on. But this is the first step. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the group names, all under this group name column. I kept everything else the same, and all I'm doing is changing the name. So then 6. So now 6 is going to be a different color just to help me. Orange. So 6. Okay. Oop. And then you click and drag the 6 down to the 25. Okay. Getting there. Almost done. You guys are going to know the tricks of something very unique in Canvas just from doing this. So now we're at 7. And this is our last one. 7 groups of 25. So now it makes me think sometimes, like, should we have students do 20? But We could. It just depends how many TAs you have. You could do anywhere between 20 and 25. 25 is reasonable because we've cut back the grading. And so 25 is like a good coherent amount of students. It's a good community for online. It's not too much, not too little, especially if there's like people that just don't show up because inevitably students drop. So 25 is like a good number. It's not 30, but you could change these to like 20, 21, 22, depending upon how many TAs you have. All right, so now we have all of the groups by 25. I'm getting rid of this other column because I don't want those numbers in when we import it back in. And I don't think the colors matter when you import back in because that's what we're going to be doing, importing it back in. So now you just save as, and again, it's the 300 groups, save. So, because it's saving, replacing all of those new group names. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you go in and drag and drop or click browse your computer. It might need to go back to a CV file. But let's see if this works. No, invalid file type. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back here and open it up and then just save it as a CSV file. So that's okay. I don't know if you need to go back and change it to Excel, or that might be an extra step that you don't need to do, but just know that this is, some features might be lost. I'm fine with that. So I don't think we care about those features. So I think now that we saved it there, we can import it back in. So then I just go get it. Here it's a CSV file. Drag it here. And there it is. Your groups are being created. If this works. Now, it just takes a few minutes, but it's amazing. It's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. And then we can assign TAs by this. So we can tweak the 25 number, so here we've got the 7 groups of 25. There it is. And if you click on a group, you can see that they're all alphabetized. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.